All right, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Okay, so I saw this, and I've seen this before, but it just I seen this. Somebody put this as their profile picture or cover or whatever the case may be, and it's very simple. It says "Stop killing us." Okay, I'm pretty sure this person is talking about the police officers killing innocent black people or black people that have their hands up, or black people that don't have a weapon on them, or even if they did have a weapon on them, they never reached for a weapon and they still were shot 100 times or whatever the case may be. And we saw two of them just get killed yesterday. One guy has a family, and he never reached for his gun at all, and he was just selling CDs in front of a shop where the owner actually allows him to sell his CDs and things of that nature in front of the shop. Okay, so there was no, and then another guy gets shot in the car with no guns or no weapons on him at all. It just brutally shot in the car. So this is going on. We know this was going. We actually prophesied this things 2-3 years ago about how this was going to take place and how this race war is coming, it's coming into full throttle. We haven't hit full throttle yet, of course, but we're seeing very clear signs that this race war is coming. And that could be scary for some people, and that could be also, it could be something that some people say, you know what, since I know it's coming, I'm going to counter it, and I'm going to counter it by when the Lord raises His value and gives us the funding, I'm going to be able to leave America, and I'm creating a situation where I'm moving my family to another country, maybe Canada, maybe to the islands, or somewhere that the Lord has chosen me to go, or maybe into a safe zone, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so people, instead of crying and complaining and things of that nature, you already knew this was coming. Okay, so it kind of frustrates me a little bit because it's like, what are we teaching you guys for? What are the prophets prophesying for if you guys are still emotional about things you knew 2 years ago? You know what I mean? Like, why am I not emotional about it? Because I knew this stuff 2 years ago. So it's like if you know it's coming, why are you emotional about it now when you already knew it was coming? Do you not trust the Lord? Do you not trust the prophets? You know what I mean? So that tells me that people aren't trusting and believing in the prophets because they are so emotional today on my news feed on Facebook about things that we have been prophesying for 2 years. So you need, if you're crying about this, you got something, you need to get some boldness in you, because what's coming between the end of this year and into 2019, if you're crying about this little things, you're not even going to be able to make it to 2019 for the things that we have seen in the spiritual realm that are coming. Okay. So you need to have some Holy Spirit boldness in you, because you haven't seen nothing yet. Okay. Now, this term right here of "stop killing us," the reason why I put it up here is because it's worthless. Okay, I understand their principle about it. I understand what they're trying to say about it, but you can't tell Satan nothing. You can't tell Satan's people nothing. Okay, you can't tell the New World Order to stop killing you. That's their agenda. Okay, that is their agenda. They're not going to stop killing you. Actually, they like when they see signs like this of "stop killing us," because they know it's making you sad. It's making you frustrated. It's they're doing their job. And because they see you posting things like this, they're going to continue to do their job. Okay. Now, there's, I guess we've come to the place where everybody is now looking like, okay, we can't trust cops any longer. Cops are out here doing this to us. Cops are out here killing us at for having a parking ticket. My goodness, and But then you see videos of now let me say this: there is black cops killing white people as well, but the numbers are way off, okay, compared to the whites killing the black lives, okay, on video at least. On video it could be the same off video. Black cops killing white people, white cops killing white people, white cops killing blacks off video. It could be the same. Matter of fact, off video, I bet you off video, more white cops kill white people off video. But because it's not on video, people are saying, well, Black Lives Matter, which they do, and but so does every other life as well. But here's the thing: the reason why black people are saying Black Lives Matter is because they are seeing that other lives actually matter to society except for blacks. So, I had to come to the realization of what that really meant, because in the beginning, I was like, Black Lives Matter. Wait a minute here. All lives matter. But I understand what black people are saying. Black people are not saying that all lives don't matter. They're saying that in society, all lives matter except for blacks. And they're trying to tell society that black lives also matter, with Asian lives, with Cuban lives, with white people lives, with with Chinese lives, with Indian lives, with Mexican lives, with indigenous people's lives. Every life matter, including black. So that's where they get this all Black Lives Matter from. Because in the beginning, I didn't agree with that. I was like, oh, wait a minute. All lives matter, man. Why are we pushing this Black Lives Matter stuff? But I understand where they're coming from now. I understand it's not saying that all lives matter. It's saying that because Black Lives Matter, that shouldn't be a term used that we don't think all lives matter. We just love our own people, and we see that society doesn't like the black people. And to be honest with you, society's never like well, let me put it this way. Because black people used to rule the world, right? With Pharaoh and the kings and queens in Europe and Russia and Africa and the Middle East. Colored people are 3/4 of the world. So it's not like colored people never have ruled the world before. You know what I mean? So Black lives didn't matter back then. I mean, Black lives and all that stuff didn't matter back then when Pharaoh was treating people dirty. You know what I'm saying? And so we've always had issues, regardless if we reigned or not. You know what I mean? And then of course we had the fallen angels and the reptilians and the lizards and all the other people that came from the from the spiritual realm and into society and started mating with the black people, and then we start to get people diverging to Europe, and white people start to evolve, and albino and all this other stuff happens years later, and then the elites get together and say, how can we deceive the world and take over the world, and also make the people think that we are the chosen ones of the person, the savior that we're going to be killing, and that's where this elite stuff comes in. So when I say elites, there's a lot of Caucasians that love black people. There's a lot of Caucasians that love colored people. There's a lot of Caucasians that love everybody. You know what I mean? But there's a lot that don't. Okay, and the reason why they don't is because it's not because they are they were taught this stuff, and then that could be the case in some places, especially down in the South, where they are taught racism from an early age, and that can be unprogrammed. There's a lot of people that have been taught racism, but they don't practice it because they unprogrammed themselves. And then there's a lot of people that actually were taught racism, and then they do practice it, unfortunately. But here's the bigger thing. A lot of people, that are Caucasian, or that do not like black people or want to exterminate black people, you find that it's in their DNA. Okay, it's in their DNA, and it's most likely it's coming from the Kazakian Jews, that the ones that Jesus Christ called the son of God of Satan. It's coming. that DNA is in them, and that's what you find when you take their DNA. You find they have reptilian in their DNA. You know, a lot of white people have reptilian in their DNA, but it doesn't affect them as it does some people. Okay, some white people, a lot of white people are really good people. You know what I mean? And so we can't put everybody in a box. Just like we can't put every black people in a box. We can't put Muslims in a box. We can't put people. You can't put Mexicans in a box. Every Mexican is not lazy. Puerto Ricans, and we can't put people in boxes, because there's a lot of people that majority of people actually aren't what we see and what we hear, right? But it goes further than racism and being taught. It goes to DNA. When you see cops and you see Caucasian cops, or you see people that really, really, truly hate people of color, it's because it's in their DNA. And that is something different. You know, that goes beyond teaching and things. That's DNA. That's comes from the Karzakian Jews and the reptilians and the fallen angels. And the people that actually did the Romans that actually did the killing of Yeshua. That they have that DNA. So it goes further than that. Okay. So when we look at things like that, it's in their DNA. And that is, you're not going to be able to fight that. You're not going to be able to stop that. Something that's in your blood, that's going to take some fasting and praying to get out of, because that is embedded in their blood line. That's generational curse. That needs to be fasted. That's going to take about a 30-day fast of just water to get that out of somebody's DNA. Okay, you're going to have to go deep into praying and fasting to get that out. Okay, and there's a lot of people that have that in their DNA towards black people, not just the white people. There's Asians and there's Mexicans and there's Muslims. There's a lot of people that don't like black people. It's in their DNA, and it's because and if you trace it back, it's to the DNA of those who killed Yeshua. That's the reason why many people are coming out and telling you on YouTube and on social media that the black people are the reason why they're hated is because they are the chosen people of Yeshua. And you see thousands of videos now on YouTube from all types of racial backgrounds that are telling people the black people are hated on because of Yeshua, and because of Jesus Christ. That's something I've told you guys already, and a lot of you guys agree with me. Some of you guys don't, which is fine. But there's a reason why this race called the black people is being hated on. And the reason why the black people are being copied. Black people are the most copied people on the planet Earth. Everybody wants to dress like a black person. Everybody wants to rock music like black people. They like to steal black people's resources and environments from Africa, from gold and silver to minerals. Black people. What people do to black people on this planet is amazing. You know what I mean? But it's because of where you come from. It's because black people, especially the ones that are Hebrew, are from Yeshua, the tribe of Isaac, Jacob, and you know what I mean. What is it? Jesus Christ, and you have Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The tribe of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are the of Yeshua, and a lot of people don't like that because a lot of people don't believe in Yeshua, first of all. And if you don't believe in Yeshua, and then you got people that are chosen, you're not gonna like those people much. But this quote right here, "Stop killing us." This is what they want to see, because they understand if they see this quote, "Stop killing us," that means they're doing their job, and it's embedded in their DNA. It ain't gonna stop. This thing is about to get even worse. We can pray about it, but man, it's in their DNA. It's gonna take a whole revolution of people to come together to stop this, okay, when it's in their DNA. All right, so I hope that helped you guys. Eyes open and be safe. Love each other. and eyes open. Peace out.